2, 1.
Brought to you by Fanta. No, but welcome guys. Right here we're checking out the box of the Epson ET 2720. This is the box of the 2800, which is the printer at my house. We are currently sublimating and getting this printer for sublimation. Strictly, we are only doing sublimation for now. But the 2700 and the 2800 are identical. The only thing that makes them different is just the model number. Only 4 inks go inside this machine, and CMYK, so the black, yellow, magenta, and the cyan. That's what makes the rainbow. And once again, let's get into it. We have the sublimation printer converted already. You have 4 inks, and you're going to want to do these just individually, one at a time. You'll pop the lid and you'll put the nozzle and you'll stamp it down, and you'll hear it starting to accept the ink. After that, go ahead and repeat the process.
How do you fill it?
With Epson.
A syringe or some shit?
It comes in a bottle. This is what's nice about this product is literally you pop it on and then just do it with gravity. It will fill it up, and then at the bottom you can see it rise from being empty to full.
So it's full right now.
Pretty much. There's about 30 pages worth of test prints. This right here is our sublimation prints on one setting. So there's many drivers you can download online, but pretty much everything that you're able to see on your computer, it'll at least give you the option to be able to sublimate onto bag tags.
And then that's what these are gonna go on, which is a luggage tag that has the little name thing on the back. So if you do want to buy one, just go to
Active Essential
Goods. It's in our bio.
Etsy.
It's on Etsy. Just search up adventure tags. Jesus just came to me in a vision, and now I'm a coming you. What the?
Thanks for watching the videos, and let's get some good questions in the chat.
Metalock. Wait. Me talk lock. That's who said that. All right, bro. Chill. Chill, dog. But yeah, these are the luggage tags that we're looking at. Thanks, guys. But we're going to go ahead and continue with the Epson sublimation printer. Thanks for all those 12 people watching right now.
Nice. Welcome.
Share and like. Any questions, put in the comments about anything.
So once again, we're back at the 2720. So any model of Epson you're able to get and convert. As you get into bigger models, there is more steps, but this one's very easy. We converted it with the inks, and now these are all the accessories. There is a pull tray out. If you have one of the better models or the more expensive models, it automatically comes in and out. This one is just manual. When the paper comes out, it just lays there perfectly. It's very good.
So show me what you mean by what do you need to do? Put a tile or what?
Oh, so as the paper comes out of the tray, so back here is going to be the paper tray, and then you just feed your max paper size, 8.5 by 11, or you can do 8.5.
Sorry, let me move this out.
You're good.
Oh, a little old school projector here.
That's sick.
EASG Law.
Yep, you're going to have to check this out, guys.
Really?
They're going to be using this pretty soon for a couple projects. Yep, we're accessorizing with lots of printers and new machines, so we appreciate your support.
All right, now we're ready.
Okay, so it does have a scanner capabilities in order to take your pictures and scan it online, or whatever a scanner does. And it also, this raises or comes out, so you can kind of have it discreet when you're not using it.
Cool.
So that's pretty. I like this. All of the functionalities right here to go up, down, left, the settings. When we do start this with a power cord, We'll show you those settings eventually, but we're just showing you exactly how to sublimate an Epson 2720. Once you have your sublimation paper, currently we're using A-Sub, which is a very good product. We've been using it for at least a year now, which is crazy because Sports BS and Active Essential Gear Goods, we're moving. We're having new equipment, new tools, new machines. But once you're able to put the paper into the back, you start it, you print it, it will come out. And my only recommendation, if you do have Epson printers, I would remove the exit tray right here and maybe build something that goes to the bottom of the...
So should I have it, would you think it'd be easier to have it long ways?
No, I mean you can, but the only thing, like when you go to put it back like that, you just want to have enough space. Or like this can go like all the way back.
But it's okay if it's like bending a little bit here.
Yeah, this is okay, but when it comes out of here, the tray, then it starts to seep down because it's pretty low.
Yeah,
so
that's like freaking. So it comes up on.
It comes out like right here, and then if we had something that like.
Let me get a line. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. It just keeps the paper straight, and then you'll have less errors. But I've been printing pretty good on this, so it's. Oh dang, that's a nice thing. Hey, there we go. You can see. Woo! So once again, the color code right here, CMYK, the black, yellow, magenta, and the cyan.
Can't get my lady on there. You guys better be looking at your purse. I'm just kidding. All right.
But we appreciate you supporting the video, liking it, and following Sports BS. Okay. So when it comes out of, this is where the roller is. Yeah. That's what feeds the paper from the back to the forward. When it pops off this, look how much of a dip it goes down.
What the hell?
Yeah, so this printer...
So you want to push this in.
Yeah, I mean, even if you keep this in, I say, and then just kind of like do something that just goes below the roller. Like when you do a couple pages of print, you'll see it. And it really didn't affect anything, but you might have like roller lines or scrape marks because of it kind of bending and not coming out straight. But dude, this printer is nice. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, what up, Bad again? Hey, thanks for coming back to watch our lives. We know you. We know you're a good fan. Yeah. If you have any questions, let us know what we could answer for you.
So our only next upgrade is there's 4 screws there right here, one in the corner, one right here, one more, and then one there. You take those 4 out, and then you can pop this up. Yeah, it's kind of scary, but there's 3 prongs that are connected right here. If it comes off, then you have to dig your fingers in there and connect it back. So I put a lint roll, and I had it propped open, and that was perfect. But on this right-hand side, this is going to be where the waste tank ink is. So you're going to remove this screw, and I think there's 2, but maybe there's only 1. But this pops off super easy, and then you take the cart out, and it has like a filter inside of it. When it gets to the fold, because this printer just has a sensor, yeah, and it tells you when it's full. You can buy a part, which they don't have it for this one no more, so you have to buy it online. It does the same thing, but with the new one, you can prong the machine and it resets the waste tank. So then you just throw away the ink, pop it in, and it's back up and going.
And you're trying to figure out a way to just reset the sensor.
And then the other one is you take inside here, you take off the nipple that goes to the ink head, and then all of the extra ink will go just to your water bottle or your...
Dude,
and then you don't have to worry about it. You just reset the sensor, and then you're still printing. And you'll see it like, that's the other setting too. Inside, you can do a head print, and what it does is it floods the head, sucks it, and then it just makes sure that your lines are not gonna plug or get dry. Some people will take this machine and they'll go nuts shaking it because...
You think that works?
No.
Just
Don't do
fucking
it.
up your fucking computer.
Don't do it. But you can, when you're filling it up, you'll see, you'll hear the bubbles, the gargling, and then you'll eventually see it go up. But super easy to convert.
So you need to burp it then.
You need to burp it. Yes,
Let's see
sir.
what they say. What the flip? Yeah, that's what we said about that comment. Blake64. That's not very appropriate.
Yeah, bad. You got the same one. Nice. How do you like it?
I had my first baseball game of the year yesterday and won 28-2.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that's a good score. That's a good score. Good work.
Yeah.
What position do you play, Bad? Let me get a cord for that. Should be this one, right? Yeah.
All right, we're getting it going, guys. Stay tuned.
Oh shit!
It is getting interesting.
Oh, never mind. That's fine. 64. Do you have a 64 controller? Trying to get one.
I don't know. I have to look. What are you trying to do? Trying to play with it, or are you trying to?
Yeah, I got my 64 down there.
Oh, really?
Remote control.
Damn. Dude, I'll look. I don't know. I guess it's like that star-looking one, right? Looks weird. It's almost like a boomerang.
Yeah.
Guys, do you know what a
Oops, sorry.
Nintendo 64 controller looks like? And he said he's a
I'm trying to get one.
seacher and pitcher. What that?
It is, yeah, catcher and pitcher.
Oh, catcher.
Wow, that's not bad. Okay, I plugged it in.
Oh.
What, are you a righty or lefty? I used to pitch, but I just pitched fastball and knuckleball. That's it.
What's knuckleball?
Where it like doesn't move. It's like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. I was never into
Does
baseball.
Does it not go?
Oh,
Maybe.
you got to do the honors. Push that button.
Let's see. Oh, fuck,
Oh
it's
my
working.
God, it's on. Let's go. So it will go through its little movement.
Oh, lefty? That's good. That's pretty rare. And good to be a pitcher that's left-handed. Especially when picking off to first base.
Yeah, I've never even played baseball before, hardly. So there'll be settings on here. You'll go to that. There's maintenance. There's a bunch of different options. Printer setup. So like the paper type needs to match what you're printing on.
What do you mean the paper type?
So say you have a basic paper, like a thin paper, you have to pick the right setting or your printer's going to tell you, hey, your settings are messed up. So it's good.
What are we gonna use then?
So we currently use a sub paper. You can get it in many sizes, but for this printer and many printers like this, max paper size is 8.5 by 11.
Let me put that in the notes. 8.5 by 11. I'm sure I can remember that, but
Yeah, no, you're good. But I'm trying to find paper that is 8.5 by like 17 or 8.5 by whatever. You know what I mean? Because I need a little bit bigger paper in order to do 20-ounce tumblers. I can only do 15 ounce on this. That's the only kind of downfall to this printer is upgrade. It's just the better printer. But dude, this Epson, I would say it's pretty legit. It has a lot of maintenance to it, but once you do get it going, I got 8 outs and 5 were catches.
8.5 by 11.
Yep. Oh yeah, let's do your, so like there's, for example, so previous setting, I was doing it on letter and premium matte. That is the settings right here. So we don't even have to download anything else besides hook this up to your Wi-Fi. And then we're hooked up. You can print now on that printer. So it should be
on that, whatever setting.
This is the best. So letter is just the paper type. And then the premium matte is, I think paper type also. I don't know. Because there's a bunch of different ones, but...
And how would you change that if I had to, like, let's say it just restarted for some reason?
You can come into here, go to the same settings.
Size.
Yep, and then you can click, what's that say? Oh, see, that's what we need, 8.5 by 13 inches. That's what we need.
Dude, that's sick, 8.5 by 13.
Oh, that's good. So that's good information right there. Let's go back real quick. So once you go to the printer setup, it'll go through all of those.
Yep.
But we'll go there, and then the paper source settings, then paper settings, paper size. You could change that, but I found that's the best one, even though this is A4, but you can try some settings and stuff like on regular piece of paper.
Yeah.
You can print on anything, but the best sublimation ink will go only on sublimation paper. So that's the only difference from converting this printer. You need the ink and you need the paper. A lot of people just use regular Epson ink. Will not work from there. But you'll change that, and then the paper type. This is where all of them are. So you'll have to, like the plain paper, when you're using just regular paper, it probably won't recognize it, but it don't give you the best quality settings. So this is the best one, premium matte, which is the bottom. It's the very bottom one. But it stays on there as long as you don't change any things. But let's go to the Wi-Fi real quick. Network settings.
Yo.
What's he doing?
He's just laying down. Let's see. I got 8 outs and 5 were catches.
I got to go by. Yo, Bad, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for the likes. Yeah, Hogwarts.
That's it.
Yep.
So now what you'll have to do is, sorry, camera. You'll have to type in your password.
Okay.
And
go show the camera my sports cars, the Joker thing.
oh, I see him. Oh, damn. Can you guys see that? Got a couple cards. Dratini. That's nice. Excuse me. Hey, there's a plane, Southwest. Oh, there's the Joker.
How do you make this lowercase?
Oh, you gotta go down to the bottom and hit like the letter or something to make it small.
Oh, I see. I got it.
And you got some good cards right here, man.
Yeah.
That's nice. And the Joker with the right hand hook. That's sick. I'm gonna need you to get some female stars up here.
I got one.
You got one up here? Okay, I'm blind. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good little collection right there, man. Okay, we're coming back. Get this like.
Fuck, I forgot the password.
You can do it later. It's fine. This is the easy part right here. Is once we hook it up to the Wi-Fi, then you're able to print. And then the only thing that you'll want to do is, and it might automatically update since it's already on the printer. You know what I mean? It might just hook up and be ready to go. But I don't know until we print something.
Yeah, it's 3, 1, 2.
Yep, these are currently the first test prints, well, a couple test prints of the bag tags that we're going to be currently making. So we've made a couple Colorado logos. And then you'll be able to see everything that I print is mirrored. That's another thing, it's guaranteed.
You gotta flip it.
Yeah, always have to be mirrored. Unless you're, like, if we didn't have no text, I guess it don't matter too much. But it's always the best.
I was like, where's my phone?
Where is it? Yeah, pretty good. Thanks for watching, guys. This is
sorry.
still our live.
Or should we cut it?
Nah, we're good. We're chilling. We can always edit it later.
Yeah, I forgot. I can't think where.
That's fine. We'll just go over a couple more settings to make sure everything's good.
Did I push print?
Oh, it's, yeah. You might have done a test print.
Whoops.
No, you're good.
Do
This
you need a
is actually
regular
good.
paper or no? Or are you just gonna do?
Let's do. What we'll do is we can do. How do I go out of here?
Paper out in rear. Oh.
Let's just see what it does. Oh, you have a regular piece?
Yeah.
I guess we'll save that just so it's a good print. We got 5 likes on the video. Nice. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that'll work. It might do, and then what I'd also say too is 1 paper at a time.
1 paper at a time.
Yeah.
Got
Because
it.
it's just, that's the easiest, and it's always kind of, it's just flawless so far. Every time I've done it, it's like if it never jammed. The only time that I have had a jam, which sucked really bad, was on the DTF printer. It got in there. Oh, see how low it goes?
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
That's okay. Here we go. We're testing. Oh, this is good. See the color? We don't have no streaks, no lines. That's inside. So this would be your first check network connection. There's multiple tests you can print, which this one's just really good because you'll be able to see it's not as dark like this line right here, but it hasn't printed in a couple days. So that'll move us to the next one. You can do, you'll go under here to maintenance. There's a nozzle check, which it's good to do that one, but the best one is the head cleaning.
Head cleaning.
And we'll do that. So we'll click on that and we'll start it. And this takes, I think, 3 minutes.
How often should you do the head cleaning
Before
you use it?
If you don't use this in like a week, I would say.
You think it's gonna last? It won't.
Dude, the other, like the printer that went out on me, before it went out on me, it's a work tank. Like,
Damn.
I didn't do it for a whole week, and it was like it was good. But the only thing that went wrong with it is a sensor underneath, or I have to try to figure out what part is messed up. But
So you don't need to have anything loaded for it to do this stuff?
You don't need it. Yeah, because what it's doing right now is it's taking that print head. So there's a roller that goes back and forth, which prints out the paper. But that ink head sits over here, and the nozzles that are inside are being sucked and pushed, and that's what causes your ink to continuously flow.
Yeah.
So this is the only thing to keep your inks from drying. So when you do this, technically you're good to go. You don't even need to do the nozzle check, but we'll just pop this through and just use the same piece of paper. And
what does the nozzle check do then?
The nozzle check, it will print something, and then you'll be able to see if you're missing color.
But it's not necessary if you do this step technically.
Well, it is, I guess, because if you didn't want to waste one of these more expensive papers, then you could just go real cheap, and then test it. But this is nice because this usually fixes most problems, like 90% of the time. You either have
head cleaning.
Yeah, there's a way vigorous more setting, but you have to do it on the computer due to this model. But it will bleed like 50% of all your ink, but it's like a good cleaning. Yep. So that's what sucks is you're usually using a lot of ink to fix your problems. But this will get us Sublimation prints unlimited. So right here, we're doing a total of 5 bag tags on one page.
Dude, that's good.
So
those are way big.
Yeah, size that real quick. See.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we can fine tune it, but when we're cutting it and we're doing it, I'm losing just a little sliver. So this might even still be too short. So like this, I'm almost down to fine tune. But if you can size it a little bit better, like the hardest part was just trying to get these in there, and then I just kept that out because when it heat presses, that color stays there and it's good. So I was like, well,
No, it's a good idea.
I ain't gonna mess with it too much.
Cause yeah, it's hard to get it exact on that.
Perfect, yeah. Okay, so cleaning nozzle completes. Check if nozzles are clogged. So we're just gonna do it just cause we're doing it for the first time. So you can load any paper, but I just do regular piece of paper because I'm not using it, and it's gonna print the same way. So confirm, and let's print that bad boy.
What's this button then? This is print?
Those on different pages, one will print and then one will others. So I don't know. As you just got to read it and see like which one it is. Paper type does not match your print. Okay. So when it So now we changed it because it recognized it was regular paper. So now it's just going to print and then we'll change it back. And usually once you have just that in there, like if you're doing any kind of copies, you just change the paper type and then it will automatically do it. So the things that you're going to want to look for on here. So see how like, oh, never mind. I was looking at the back of that. I was like, oh man, what the? So the things you want to look at is these boxes. That's the black ink. So you know how we were kind of having the fading a little bit? It's because it's a little dry or whatever it is. So you can do, and then are there any missing segments? We could say yeah. I would say this is pretty good though, because we're not missing any yellow, red, or black. And when we go to print, it might just do the process instead of us wasting ink.
Yeah.
But anytime, it don't matter because we can go like 500 pages from here. So
500 pages on that?
On this amount of ink.
Damn.
So what we could do, we can...
Bye, Finley. Thanks for watching, Finley.
We'll clean it one more, and then we'll do one more test, and then we're good. Because it's good. I did a couple test prints on here. And then the only other thing is on the computer, there's settings, but we'll, I was going to say it's a little dirty too.
But,
bye, Finley. We'll see you later.
And this is the Epson ET 2720 sublimation conversion. A little bit tips and setups.
But that's good. So like look at that, total pages, 49. So it will keep a track. And that's how it keeps a track of the wasting, you know.
Oh, I see. Damn.
Yeah, this is sick, dude. It's going to be so much fun. And what's nice is, imagine doing any size, 8.5 by 11, and you could sublimate and heat press that onto whatever.
Dude,
so
if we could do the styrofoam, that's
I'm thinking you can. I think you're just going to have to use like a hand one. Because for you to heat, like that's what sucks about the auto press. Like you only have that much distance. And I don't know.
So much you could do.
And yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, for what we're going to use
this is sick. Oh yeah, this is nice. We could do magnets. We could do.
Dude, buttons.
Stickers.
I want to do buttons, but that's a whole.
Dude, I have a button press maker.
Dude,
so
we should do some of those.
I want to do that. I want to try.
I want to try all of it.
But there you are, guys. There is the check network settings and test print. Looks like vibrant colors. Right over here. And you'll see only just a couple boxes that are missing from our test print, but that is perfect. And this don't take too long, and just keep an eye on the levels. Like when they get to half or quarter, it's just time. It's just time to do it. Inside here, eventually it'll tell you, you need to fill your inks, even if you fill it without resetting the ink timer or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice. This printer's sick. Love it.
Yo, shit.
This is the Epson 2720. Welcome to the channel.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, I'll do one more. So previous is letter, and then it's saying you have a plain paper in here. So then you can change it legitly, or usually what I do, I'll just confirm, print. Because I'm like that. If it prints, it's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's on a basic paper. I don't care. I wanted to do this job, but look how low or look how high it'll be. Like that is the height. So if you had any, like right here would be good where it just comes off and stays on something. So technically we can figure out how to take this roller out. Like my other printer, the bigger one, I literally had to come in here under and take 8 screws out, pull that out, but it's gone. And then I just have like a marble.
Or something.
So look at that. It's getting better. But I would say this is perfect.
Good.
So there's the final result of us testing the Epson 2720. And we only have 3 small boxes, which that's a 97%. We like that. Thanks for being here, enjoying this Epson 2720 Sublimation printer. We have gone over all the steps of how to get this printer to at least print. Thank you for watching Sports BS 1/3 Sports BS Nacho.
2/3 Miguel, Sports BS. And go visit our Etsy at
Active Essential
Goods.
That's
Thank you guys. We're out.